Welcome to my presentation on relationship development with Indigenous Australians. I would like to acknowledge the Birrai people who are the traditional custodians of the land. I would also like to pay respect to the elders both past and present and extend that respect to other Indigenous Australians that are present. So in this presentation, I'll primarily discuss three areas to relationship building when working with Indigenous Australians, which will be communication, setting and environment, and knowledge. So beginning with verbal communication, using open-ended questions may encourage the person to speak and open up about themselves. Telling a story or using metaphors can help to start a free-flowing conversation. And ultimately, we want to encourage a relaxed and safe two-way conversation between the practitioner and the patient. And it is important to ensure the individual has understood you. It is often not enough to get a simple nod or yes answer. And we should always remember that Indigenous Australians are the expert on their own health and their opinions are important to us. Non-verbal communication strategies. So offering something like a cup of tea can be seen as an invitation into a friendly environment. Eye contact can be received differently from individual to individual. And allowing silence in conversation is a good way to let someone think through the information and actually respond truthfully. Now on to environment and setting. So it is important to be aware of where you meet with your patients and possibly consider how their experience may actually affect how they respond between different settings. For example, at times it may be relevant to meet some Indigenous Australians in an outdoor setting, although this will not be the case with all Indigenous Australians. So again, it's important to know your patient and know their preferences, but just being aware that the environment and setting will impact treatment is a good start. And also being able to utilize your environment that you have available to you is a good tool to use in treatment. So for me, cultural knowledge comes down to 5 key points. Firstly, identifying your own areas where you lack knowledge. Understanding your own culture will give the opportunity for sharing and finding commonalities with your patient, and actually being open and motivated to learn about your own culture and your patient's culture. It's important to understand that the patient too has knowledge, and seeking information directly from them can be helpful. And lastly, visiting and engaging with the community is important in Indigenous life, so this will help you learn about their culture. Ultimately, incorporating these areas will enhance your cultural knowledge and result in better relationships with your patient. And to reiterate, incorporating the 3 areas discussed can be key in building or enhancing relationships with your Indigenous Australian patients. Thank you.